Title: The Depths of Terror. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the deserted community pool. The once vibrant hub of summertime activity now lay silent and still, its waters shimmering under the dim glow of the moon. Megan shivered as she stepped through the rusted gates, her footsteps echoing off the tiled walls. She had promised herself she would never return to this place, but something drew her back, something she couldn't quite explain. The memories flooded back as she approached the edge of the pool. She remembered the laughter of children echoing off the walls, the smell of chlorine in the air, and the warmth of the sun on her skin. But now all that remained was a sense of foreboding, a feeling that she was not alone. Ignoring the chill that crept up her spine, Megan peeled off her clothes and dipped a toe into the water. It was icy cold, sending a shiver through her body. She hesitated for a moment, wondering if she should turn back, but the urge to confront her fears was too strong. With a deep breath, she plunged into the water, the cool embrace enveloping her in darkness. As she swam, Megan couldn't shake the feeling that something was watching her, lurking in the shadows just out of sight. She pushed the thought aside, chalking it up to nerves, but the feeling only grew stronger with each stroke. It was as if the very water itself was alive, pulsing with a malevolent energy that threatened to consume her. Suddenly, something brushed against her leg, sending her heart racing. She kicked frantically, breaking the surface of the water and gasping for air. But when she looked around, there was nothing there, just the empty expanse of the pool stretching out before her. Determined to prove to herself that she was alone, Megan continued to swim, each stroke taking her deeper into the heart of the pool. But no matter how hard she tried to shake the feeling of unease, it clung to her like a shadow, whispering in her ear that she was not alone. As she reached the center of the pool, Megan's muscles began to ache, the weight of the water pressing down on her like a vice. She tried to push through the pain, but it was no use. With a sinking feeling in the pit of her stomach, she realized that she was trapped, ensnared in the grip of something far more sinister than she could have ever imagined. Panic set in as Megan thrashed against the water, her movements becoming more desperate with each passing second. But no matter how hard she fought, she couldn't break free. It was as if the very water itself was holding her captive, refusing to let her escape. Just when she thought she couldn't take it anymore, something shifted beneath the surface, sending ripples cascading out in all directions. Megan froze, her heart pounding in her chest as she watched in horror as a dark shape emerged from the depths below. It was like nothing she had ever seen before, a twisted abomination of flesh and bone that seemed to defy all laws of nature. Its eyes gleamed with a malevolent intelligence as it fixed her with its gaze, its lips curling into a twisted grin that sent chills down her spine. Megan tried to scream, but no sound escaped her lips as the creature reached out with clawed hands, its touch like ice against her skin. She struggled against its grasp, but it was no use. She was powerless against the horrors that lurked beneath the surface of the pool. With one final desperate gasp, Megan felt herself being dragged down into the depths below, the darkness enveloping her like a shroud. As the water closed in around her, she knew that she would never escape, condemned to spend eternity in the icy embrace of the creature that lurked within the depths of the pool. And as the last traces of air slipped from her lungs, Megan knew that she had made a terrible mistake, one that would cost her not only her life, but her very soul. For in the heart of the pool, where the darkness reigns supreme, there are things far more terrifying than anything she could have ever imagined. And once they have you in their grasp, there is no escape.